Well, hello YouTubers. This is Deroy Cruz, your life applications officer. One thing about this new phone is the location of the lens is really weird. It's like I just can't win here. Alright, well, I was getting better. It looks like I'm looking this way. But I want to look right at the camera, and it's not happening. If I bring it up, I don't know. Let me put it back a little bit. That's better. Did I have this right? I think I did. Yeah. All right, look here. I might take back some things that I said in other videos. I just got done watching, matter of fact, don't get too comfortable yet, because I did another video and I didn't erase it. It covers some things that it was a part 3 of the video that I did the other night, 2 nights ago. What was it called? It was called, Atheists Are Not a Problem for Us. And I did 2 parts. I was doing a part 3, but tonight, and it's late, it's 11:26 here in Pittsburgh on April 2nd. It's late, but I did a video and I was going to do a part 3 of it. The one video cut off on me because I didn't, and I'm still having trouble setting this phone. Y'all know, anybody that's been coming to my channel knows I get 45 minutes. I do 45-minute videos, but this phone won't let me do it. And you're probably saying, well, D-Roy, we don't need to hear you rattle off for 45 minutes. Yeah, okay. I'll try to minimum it down to 30 or less, but I don't appreciate that. This is supposed to be an upgrade to my phone. Why did I get 45 minutes there and I'm only getting 30 here? If I had to go over 30, it'll split the video in half. Therefore, when I go to record it on the YouTube, it won't record the whole video. I got to break the video into 2 parts anyway. Which it doesn't show me giving an ending to the video. It just cuts off and goes into another part, and I'm only putting half the video on YouTube. So I'm disappointed about that, but God is good. I just got done watching a video by the Tattooed Theist. He's becoming very popular. Well, I just met him. He's been popular for a couple years now on YouTube. And I'm humbled because and this will help atheists out to see how Christians are different, because y'all like to pick at us about this right here. But the Tattooed Theist is more a grace-believing Christian. And I'm more theological. A lot of atheists would probably call me more fundamental. But they like the tattooed theist. He's all tattooed up, full body tattoo. And everything is like, oh, we're picking on the atheists, and he won't tolerate it. None of us picking on atheists. Before I get to the more humble version of this video, let me get one thing clear. Atheists picked this fight. Christians didn't get up one day and say, hey, you know what? There's a lot of people out there that are atheists. They don't even believe in God, and we don't think that's fair. So let's get together and let's start attacking atheists. Because it's the new thing going around, lately, and they're getting away with murder. Let's go out there and pick on them. What gives them a right to be an atheist? And you have the right to believe whatever you want to believe. But that goes both ways. I have the same right. And I've had atheists get on my comment sections and tell me they don't like me having a right to believe in God. They think that it's wrong for me. They've said it out of their own mouths, out of their own videos, and out of their own comments on my channel. They don't feel it's right or fair for me to believe in God. And me believing in God offends them. And then they'll start off, and then they'll go into saying some mumbo jumbo about, because, this is my favorite part, because you're going to do this, and you're going to do that, and Christianity believes this, and Christianity believes that, and we're in danger because of Christianity, blah, 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 blah. There are no races that don't have murder, crime, rape, theft, child molestation within their cultures, or people of their race having cultures that practice those things. There are no countries that don't need police, that don't have crazy people in them, mentally ill people in them. There are no atheists, or should I say, there is no such thing as the idea that there is no such thing, that an atheist could never be a rapist or a murderer. And the numbers don't matter to me. What matters to me is that you, as atheists, want the freedom to be human and make mistakes and do what you want to do without anybody's bigotry coming involved. But you don't have the same respect for Christians, because you attack Christians, period. Anybody that's been watching my channel, if you pay attention, I don't go after atheists for being atheists. This is what people hate about me. I don't care to argue with you about the Bible, because the Bible is my right, my culture. Am I going to argue with you about being black? No. That'd be the same thing. It's my right, my culture, my choice. I'm not harming anybody. So therefore, it's not up for argument. And if you don't see evidence of God, maybe that's because it's classified. And as I said in other videos, and I disagree with the tattooed theists on this. It doesn't take, I've said this in other videos, it doesn't take faith to be an atheist. It takes foolishness or fear or some other words to start with an F. Okay? Don't get don't get that twisted. But it does not take faith to be an atheist. It takes more foolishness. Now, let me humble myself a little bit. I am humbled by the tattooed theist because when I went to his channel today, I am subscribed to his channel. I like the tattooed theist. I love to listen to him talk about things that go on in the church as well as things that attack the church every day. And he has a good point. But like I said, where we are different is he's more grace driven. He's a more grace driven Christian. I'm more theological. I'm more into the laws of being a Christian. Okay? I heard him talking today, and he doesn't even understand the history of the English Bible and the controversy, which is why we have so many Bible translations, and some Bibles do contradict themselves, and some Bibles do say things that are in error. But the errors are not that God is all merciful all the time. Or should I say, the errors are not that God is terrible. And he's also love, and he's also awesome. That's not an error. That's not a contradiction. It's not a contradiction or an error when he said, I will separate a family of 5 against each other for his name's sake. That's not an error. That's there's good reason for that. It's not an error when he went into what is it, Ziklag or whatever city it was, and told the people, go in there and kill everybody and don't leave nothing left. That was his right in that time, in that situation with those people. I don't apologize for anything that the Bible says. Not that I would go to the atheist community and sell everybody real estate to the atheists and get them all living together and then plant bombs in there and blow them all up. Or go shooting them all or anything like that. But there is no such thing as... There is no law that says Christians can't blow it. That Christians can't make mistakes or don't make mistakes. And why is it just a crime when an atheist does something wrong? If an atheist ends up in jail for doing a crime, why doesn't the fact that he's an atheist come to the forefront? But when a Christian makes a mistake, the whole Christian community gets persecuted for it. That is some hypocritical BS right there. Persecution at its best. This is why, as much as I like to tattoo theists, I don't baby atheists. When it comes to you not wanting to sit down and really ask questions that you know there are logical answers for. When it comes to you wanting to argue and mock and say nasty things and use foul language and show your hatred, I don't have very much respect for your stance as an atheist, any more than I have for a KKK member that would offend me. Now, if you're keeping your KKKism to yourself, that's different. But if you call me boy because you come over here to the north and you don't understand we don't talk that way around here, black folks ain't going to accept that around here. You talk to me as sir. I'm 51 years old. I wasn't born yesterday. I didn't start working yesterday. I didn't become a Christian yesterday. Neither did I become a black man yesterday. So my name ain't boy. And it ain't brother because you're not my brother. It's sir. Or mister. Or excuse me. You don't even have to say my name. Just say, excuse me, pardon me, sir. Could you tell me, But don't be disrespectful. And that's all I'm saying to atheists. I don't care if you find atheism to make sense and Christianity is stupid. That's the way of life. That's natural. Stop acting like it's supposed to make me feel a certain way. Or you're supposed to get a rise out of it. Stop looking for attention like a sissy. Like a big old baby. Everything's sexual harassment to you. Everything is somebody trying to get fresh with you. Trying to fill you up like some of these wicked women out here. Instead of, no, I asked you a simple question, ma'am. And I called you ma'am. I was very respectful when I asked you a simple question. And when you gave me the wrong answer, I said, stop. Right now. Or we don't have a conversation. And it's the same way with the atheists. Okay? Talk to me like we're both adults. Not with profanity, not with mocking. Okay? Now, Hemant Mehta, if I can pronounce his Indian name right. I've watched a number of his videos. And I went to his channel today to look at some of the ones I didn't watch because the Tattoo Theist has a lot of respect for him. And I'm humbled by the Tattoo Theist, his attitude towards atheists. It's a lot different than mine. He told these atheists, I love you. He has told the atheists that he rather talk to them than talk to Christians. I'll get to him. I'm gonna get on his. I'm gonna meet him in a dark back alley. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about that. What do you mean you rather talk to atheists than talk to Christians, Mr. Tattoo Christian? I'd rather talk to Christians that ain't got all them tattoos on their body because you know that's of the devil. How about that? You rather talk to atheists than talk to Christians? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, praise the Lord anyhow. I did get a humbling effect, and I realized something. If an atheist can be honest about your low self-esteem, whereas you feel you need to get attention as an atheist. The thing that really made me do this video right here was the fact that Hemant was very honest tonight. The video that I watched tonight, now I think it's about 2 years old, but I was really impressed because he was very honest in what he said. He said this, he said, what did he say? He said, what happens when atheism is no longer a minority? Where will the atheists be then? This is the atheist voice, Mr. Hemant Mehta, saying this. He is completely right. You're right. What is going to happen? And he said it out of his own mouth. When the atheism movement is no longer a minority, it's not going to go very well for atheists. He said he's going to miss, and this is where the tattoo theist busted on him real good when he said it. He said, I will be missing my rebellious attitude towards Christians. I'm going to say it again. You're right, Meta. Christians don't need atheists. We don't need you. We don't need you to be Christians because you are not the foundation of Christianity. But your attitude towards Christians and coming together and getting together with people and building an army against the church, the mocking, the misinformation, the unsolved mysteries that you claim to be facts when they're mysteries, they're not facts. The exaggeration and lying. This is why I don't have any remorse for atheism, atheists. What will happen to atheists now or later? The fact that they can't, and I'm surprised that they ain't taken over the world yet. But the fact that you ain't taken over the world yet, I have no remorse. Not because I fear or am afraid or have some kind of hatred or feel some kind of way towards atheists. But I have no respect for this. I have no respect, and I think, what is his name? The tattoo theist doesn't understand like I know, because since 2013, as I've said before, I've been watching these atheists on YouTube. Now I'm talking YouTube. The atheists that I've met face to face aren't like the ones on YouTube. They don't want to argue and fight about stuff. They say what they gotta say, and then they say, well, okay, well, I don't see it that way, and we agree to disagree. But these atheists on YouTube are either being exposed or they're trying to be something that they're not. They're exposing the atheists that are really, really, really dangerous, or they themselves are trying to be something that they're not. And I really don't sympathize with your pity party, Mr. Mehta. Based upon how you would feel if the Christians were no longer here, which is true. And you said out of your own lips also that without Christianity, without religion, where does the atheist community stand? The same thing I said in the last video. You're 100% right. Without Christians, you don't have anything. You get to be the typical non-believer that you are. Or we could call you an advanced sinner, an advanced whatever you are, whether you're a homosexual, transgender, or arrogant somebody or whatever. You're just more advanced. But you get to be the non-believer that you are, because that's what you are. You're a non-believer, just like everybody else. And Mehta also said that, he's not going to like not being special anymore. Well, Mehta, Mr. Hemant Mehta, you were never special to begin with. You are a non-believer just like everybody else. The only people that you're special to are the people that you are deceiving into coming into your cult. And he admitted that too. He said that he's going to miss his godliness. He's going to miss the idea of the movement mocking and standing in the way of Christianity. He didn't say it exactly like that, but in so many words, that's what he was saying. You're right, Mehta. You finally got it. I hate to rub it in, but you finally got it. Here's an atheist that is finally honest, and he finally got it. You said it out of your own mouth. Without Christians, atheism is nothing, because your whole career is based on what? And the tattoo theists don't want to come out and say it. It's Christian persecution. And when I say Christian persecution, I'm not saying you're putting your hands on us or turning the government upside down on top of us or nothing like that. I'm saying you're standing in the way of us preaching the gospel, which is a type of persecution. Okay? And don't deny it, because you put it on video, which you didn't have to do, but you put this stuff on video. I got video coverage of Jacqueline Glenn going to gospel rallies and picking at Christians when they bought the spot. Okay? I got Aaron Raw going to the Creation Museum, going to the, what is that thing? Was it Ken Ham? To try to did a replica of Noah's Ark and out there, and I forget what state that is. Okay? And he's out there bringing people out there to protest or whatever. Hold up. They bought the property. They have a right, if they want to invite people to see the creation's view despite the evolutional view. Okay? We've always had the choice. But now atheists want to dilute our choices. It is the atheists that want to take away people's rights. You want to take away our right to choose to believe what we believe. Okay? And that is the bottom line. That's why I have no respect for your pity party. I have no respect for how you feel about you wallowing in your own spit. Because you have no respect for our way of life and our culture and how we try to better ourselves, and we want to be better than you. We want to be different than you. We want to be, and we are the only ones that will change the world for the better. But the world going in its natural instance is fallen. Bible says go through the narrow gate. Don't go through the broad gate. And that's something else Mehta said. He quoted scripture and he didn't even realize it. He said that the atheists are the broad gate. He didn't know that comes out of the Bible. You're right, Mehta. Atheists are the broad gate. And there be many that go therein, but we, the Christians, are of the narrow gate. It ain't easy for us. You think it's so easy, it's not. But I love atheists too. I care about them. I want the best for them. Just as much as the tattooed theist does. And, you know, maybe I haven't been very nice to atheists. I'm sorry. But I'm not going to baby you just so you can take away my rights, take away my freedoms. Okay? And then come to me with nonsense when I ain't even thinking about you. Okay? You brought this fight on to you, atheists. Hemant Mehta, however you pronounce your name. You and your cult brought this fight on yourselves. You're the ones that are going around attacking Christians. And then your little game plan is to act like we are forcing someone to be like us. When people walk in churches because they want to be like us. Because they want to be a part of God's family. They want to be, okay, like Jesus. People don't walk into churches because somebody said, oh, you know, your electric bill's going up, you better go to church. Or you're about to end up in court, you're about to get arrested, you better go to church. Let's not kid ourselves. People go to church because they want to. And that's the bottom line. You're the people that just can't live with the fact that Christianity is better. It's a more excellent way than the nonsense that currently is going on in the world. It's always been a more excellent way. And it will always be an excellent way. When Christians are having their heads chopped off for preaching the gospel, will still be the more excellent way. There's no way around this. It's just the laws of nature. I don't even have to get very spiritual with it. I'm D-Roy Cruz, your Life Applications Officer. Stay tuned for more. Even though I said I'm done with this topic, stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.